Cheers.
Salud. Welcome to another episode of Clear the Podcast. I am your host with the most, FeetUpSam, with my boy.
I'm a man. We had this conversation today.
Edit! Because I don't host anyway. Like, no, I'm usually the second guy.
And then what's the name of the show? You said Clear the Podcast. I thought it was Clear the Table. He hit. That boy's strong.
Oh, it's going to get edited like
It's
a
not.
motherfucker.
It's not. We live. Let me do me.
Go ahead, run it up, bro.
It's your boy, Sam.
It's your man, FeetUpSam, you know what I mean? Chocolate City. Always, baby.
Would you say Chocolate City Assassin?
Chocolate City Assassin.
That shit
baby.
had me dying that day.
DC all day, baby.
That's episode 0, if y'all don't know. He explained it.
DC symbol. What the
DC.
fuck? I did DC symbol.
This is Clear the Table, the podcast. And today we got some interesting topics for you guys.
Man, I'm your boy, your man, FeetUpSam, Chocolate City Assassin, DC Stand Up. We need to introduce ourselves like, come on, man. You got something you Psimmy.
They know that.
We ain't tell them.
I am your boy, Psimmy.
I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of hit. But go ahead.
We have some interesting topics coming up for you guys today. Double standards, walking bucket. Let's start there. Who is a walking bucket
Before
in
I
the
even,
NBA?
Before I even say that, let me just say, first and foremost, honestly, we took 2 losses in the past week, and it's heavy on my heart. And I just want to be honest to y'all in general and to you. Rest in peace, Black Rob. Say in general, like, rest in peace to 2 iconic individuals, and they both were from New York, which was heavy on my heart because my family's from New York. My family's from Brooklyn, by the way, if I never told y'all. But like, Black Rob was a tough loss and DMX was a tough loss. So like, you know what I'm saying? Just rest in peace. Like, hatred is hatred, love is love. Like, do what y'all please, but like, at the end of the day, that shit touched my heart. So like, all my people, just be humble. Like, for me,
That's right.
that's the start of the thing.
Yeah.
But back on what you questioned, which was
Rest in peace. Walking bucket. Who is a walking bucket in our game today?
so I have
Top 5. To make it easier.
I have 5 people.
Top 3.
This is amazing because I have. Okay, now you switched it up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
top 3. So it's too easy.
It's like, yeah, I got room to spread my wings. But top 3 walking buckets: Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant.
Not bad. I agree. I didn't think you were going to say Kevin Durant because you are a hater. But
He's from C Pleasant.
that
I guess
mean?
I gotta accept it. I'm not a hater of Kevin
You're not,
Durant.
you're not.
I just don't like the fact that he went to Golden State to chase championships on a 73-9 team. I want to talk about that.
he has the money. So, I mean, what's next after the money? The championship. LeBron did the same thing with Miami. Is he? How you feel about
If
that?
you're that good of a player, you should be able to
KG did it with Boston. How you feel about that?
These are 2 different circumstances, bro.
What was the back in the day? It was unprecedented when KG and KG and Ray Allen teamed up with Paul Pierce with a young Rondo.
He didn't recruit Rondo, nor did he recruit Ray Allen.
So it just happened.
He walked in Boston himself, and then of course, there's probably a phone call that happened. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like just KG just took I feel like KD just took the dumbest way out, bro. Because LeBron linked up with Kyrie Irving, and they were the worst team in the East. Talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Kyrie was drafted by Cleveland, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it wasn't link up. It was just
they were
drafted.
just trash though. They sucked, and they were like one of the worst teams in the East. And he went back home, and he recruited Kevin Love to make that happen. Like, it was like, And by the way, for the record, which sucks on my part, but bro, I'm calling you out. Kevin Love, you ain't been shit since then. You ain't been shit since then, bro. You in Minnesota, you was a dog. You was like a 40-20 dude. Like you drop 40 points, get 20 rebounds. Like now you're just
that
like
back injury, right? Yeah, he got the back injury.
I don't care what it is, bro. You're a scrub. You're trash, bro. Like I'm not trying to be rude.
I wouldn't say trash.
No,
he can ride my bitch. If I'm playing like
Kevin Love, I'm telling you to your face, bro. Watch my podcast. I promise you, you're trash now, bro. I will beat you 1-on-1, and that sucks. Ooh. Walking bucket is Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant.
I will wholeheartedly agree with that.
Walking bucket, like if you go and ask for a person to bring you 30 every night, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, hands down.
So then, all right. So then, I agree with the walking bucket. I think Kyrie, James Harden could be in the conversation, and Steph Curry, because any of those, I personally would take Devin Booker out and put Steph up there. Like Steph is, no matter how much space you give him or don't give him, he can get the bucket. Same thing with Damian Lillard. So those are all people. Like Damian Lillard's an MVP conversation for this year. So with that being said,
Good
it's
argument.
like,
Good argument.
yeah. So Dame Dollar, like I think I've had this conversation with you before, but I've heard that he was like raised, like he was shorter, always shorter. So his parents used to teach him
like 6'2".
Yeah, still short in the NBA. He was like trained to like create space, so that's why he's such an elite space creator. Same thing as Stephen Curry, because they didn't know how big he was gonna be, so the way he can get his shot off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how Dame is always like, no matter what time, logo Dame. I love the nickname, logo Dame is so that that covers that topic. We ain't gonna stick with it too long because we're trying to keep it time constraint. Double standard. The double standard question I have for you for sports is, how do you feel about the WNBA players trying to get equal pay with the NBA? You know it's a real thing, right?
No, I need you to cut this. Cut the fuck out of it. You ain't tell me this is gonna be a question.
Exactly. I want to hear your raw reaction.
Wow. I love the women. Like I love females, so I'm gonna support them always. But honestly, they don't have the global exposure that NBA players do, so they can't preach that. Like you said, they're on their way. They can't preach that. Like I want it to be 100% 50-50, but at the end of the day, NBA players have a bigger plateau. Like they're well known. WNBA players don't have that same plateau. Like WNBA doesn't get sponsored as much as NBA. So
that's not true. I feel like they were wearing logos on their shirt before the NBA, and that might be even partial reasons why the NBA started carrying over Boost Mobile, all these other different logos on there. My take on it is the WNBA plays 32 games a season. The NBA plays 50 more games. If you work 3 days a week and I work 5 days a week, are we supposed to make the same salary?
No.
Absolutely not. If you bring in 100 fans and I bring in 1,000, are we supposed to make the same salary?
WNBA only plays 32 games?
32 games, my guy. And then in their playoff system...
Did y'all know that? Interesting.
Their playoff system is like better than the NBA system, I think, because it's like the top 8 teams or whatever versus it being East and West. So it was like whoever's the best teams in the league, that's who's going for the championship.
Man, rest in peace, DMX and Black Rob, bro.
Is that on your mind again?
Yeah, it's still heavy. It's still rendering.
Yeah.
I got rappers in the building now, so like I'm in a different vibe. You know what I mean? I smell a different kind of flavor in the ear. Like I got a different vibe. Rest in peace, DMX and Black Rob, bro, for sure.
Different flavor in the air.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they were definitely icons.
Yeah, that was ended there for this episode of Clear the Podcast Sports Edition. But we do have a relationship.
Yeah, we have an interesting relationship thing. Interesting, because like I really want everybody's intake on this. I really do. So this is gonna be good.
So make sure you stay tuned. Once again, it's your boy Psimmy and
your man FeetUpSam, always Chocolate City Assassin for sure.
And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know down at the bottom who is your bucket. Your walking bucket.
Bradley Bill.
Hard to argue. And do you think that WNBA players should get paid the same as NBA players?
Who's sharing at the end of the day? I'm trying to buy somebody's lunch. Who's sharing?
All right. And that's going to end it for this episode. Out.